That's funny because I never muted myself. Thank you. I guess when I hit record. Okay. Hello. Happy March. I hope that you had an amazing February. I will tell you, this team as a whole had an absolutely amazing February. So I'm proud of every single one of you. And I'm proud of each of you for getting on here starting March. Why am I frozen? Getting on here and really ready to start your month, right? One thing I have said, I've been doing this for 12 years, and the one thing that I have always said is treat the beginning of the month like you treat the end of the month when you're close to a rank or close to losing a rank or I need this cab or I'm three away. Treat the beginning of the month like it's the end of the month, and you will see absolute results. Like it's just proven. You will see results. If you wait and post and pray, then you're not going to see the results that we saw so much at the end of this last month, which, by the way, February only has 28 days. It wasn't even a leap year. And y'all kicked booty, like serious booty. People were hitting ranks they haven't hit in a long time or seeing sales numbers they hadn't seen in a while. Um, Doing things out of the comfort zone, all the things. Okay, so Katie, you're going to help me make sure I'm hitting all the bullet points. All right. VIP reset.
You didn't tell me the bullet points.
Well, no, just for the month.
Okay.
You'll, okay, All right. So, um, VIP resets are happening. Okay, they're happening again. Thank you, Jesus. Um, Also, customers are getting loaded with $50 Thrive credits again. Um, I personally have been doing a match. I know some people are doing, I'm adding $25 to that, so like, hey, your first order, $75 off, whatever. That is working really well, utilizing, like, don't assume everybody knows. Don't, oh, I posted yesterday and I didn't talk about it again for 2 weeks and assume that everybody knows about the customer credits, right? So being consistent talking about it, hey, did you grab your $50 gift card or whatever if you're adding to it? Did you grab your $75 off gift card? Things like that. Um, Also on VIP resets, one thing corporate very much is like, hey, we're fueling you with credits, we're fueling you with resets, but at the same time, we want the people coming in to have value to the product. We want the product to have value. So don't just, oh, I'll buy your whole order with credits, blah, blah, right? Like they want this to be duplicatable. And yes, we can offer a discount to a new person, but we don't want to just fully everybody's getting in with credits because then you're training people to only get things for free. Right. Katie, do you have anything to add on that? I know you're really
I think
big
so. I
on
had to
that.
have this conversation with someone. I'm eating, don't mind me. It's always during my snack time. I just got back from the gym, I'm hungry. Okay, so I was having this conversation with somebody too about the credits, is that it's a really good incentive that we can offer credits, like Amber's offering, to match them. You can do whatever you want. Like I got credits freaking dumped on me. I could not give away credits fast enough last month. And I still have like $13,000 in credits. Like I have so many. I had so many people that were personally enrolled to me hitting these VIPs, but please keep in mind that when you are giving credits to somebody, you are making money off of the actual dollar spent. So if you are out here giving people completely free orders or they're only paying $20 for a GLP system, you have to, like, people will look at their volume because we're still getting the full volume for that, right? Which is a blessing and I'm thankful for that. But we're not paid on our volume, we're paid on our BV. And so the less actual dollar spent, the less of a dollar that's made. So you might see your volume go up on your rank tracker, and like you might be that much closer to a rank or a lifestyle bonus, and that's great, or your VIP bonus. But you have to expect that the commission will be less if you're completely covering people's orders. So I want to preface that so there's not a bunch of disappointment when people are like, "Oh, my volume doubled," but like my paychecks stayed the same as it's always been,
Mhm.
plus your VIPs if you're earning those. But just keep that in mind, you guys. Don't devalue the product. You still want to put value on it. I've won, free products from other companies. I won, I think it was from Modere, gosh, like 5 years ago. It was like a chicken broth collagen drink. I don't even know what it was, but it was free. This girl sent it to me for free and it sat on my in my cabinet and it collected dust, so I threw it away. Because I had no skin in the game. Like I didn't care
Mhm.
if I drank it or not. I didn't care if I did it right. It was free. I had nothing to lose. But if I buy something, you can bet your butt I'm gonna make sure that I'm taking it right, doing it right, checking in. I want to get the value for my money. So just make sure that you put the value on the products too.
Yeah. Well, and we're definitely not saying like, I do giveaways, I do raffles. Sometimes I'm like, hey, 30-day supply for the cost of
Mhm.
shipping. And that's
Oh no, and don't get me at the end of the month.
yeah.
At the end of when I'm like one customer away from Cab 20, I'm like, okay, who can I give credits to? Like take the whole thing. I don't even
Yeah.
care. But
So
like use
we
your
don't
judgment.
want to discourage you from using the credits. We just want you to be smart about using
Mhm.
them. And
Mhm.
corporate is just like, hey, don't take advantage of everything
Yeah.
they're giving us.
Just use
So,
your judgment. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
when Amber had messaged me, I'm oblivious. Okay, first of all, I earned the 80K lifestyle bonus. I had no idea. I did not know because I was so focused on helping other people. I was like, where can I move this person? How can I do that person? How close are you to this rank? And like I was helping these people. We had two 12Ks, a bunch of re-ranks, 4Ks, VIPs, all these things. We got paid today, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, do I tell support? But what if they take it back? I don't want them to take it back. And I had to go look and yeah, it was insane. It was a crazy month, you guys. But just don't take advantage of it. Like Amber had to tell me, she was like, you do know that you're like 3 orders away from your husband's lifestyle bonus. And
Uh,
that's when I was like, okay, who can I give credit to? Because there was 24 hours left in the month. Right. And that's when I'm like, I'm going to get nitty gritty and I'm going to get these customers in the system. But that was like, okay, this is an end all be all. I have to close
yeah.
these wheels. That's when I really started giving my credits away like that. But don't devalue them, you know,
Well,
starting
and
out
I just have to
immediately.
say this is so funny on that. Because one time, and Katie was going through some stuff, so I really didn't push it. But one time, I think she said she was like, was it 2 orders away from Cab 20 or whatever? And she seemed fine with it. So I really didn't push her. And then later she was like, dude, I'm a
Yeah.
dumbass. Like,
It was when
like,
so it was in October, my grandpa died. And I was in a slump, like I just lost my grandpa. I think 2 or 3 customers from Cab 20. And I just genuinely like was in my mind, I was just like, I don't care. Like I was close, but I was like, I was mentally checked out. But then the next month rolled around, and I'm not saying don't grieve. Like I'm not saying don't feel your feelings, but like the next month rolled around, and I'm like, you idiot. Like you could have told like bonus Tuesday came and I'm like
yeah.
that 500 bucks could have been 1,000 if I would have just
So,
pushed a little bit.
and I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but I'm saying in
You're
that
fine.
moment, and this is my personal
Mm-hmm.
story on that, is in that moment when she realized that and we were talking, she basically gave me permission to not let that happen again.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I was like,
um,
shake me, please.
it's end of the month. I'm helping everybody. Y'all, my phone's blowing up. I'm on a cruise. The Wi-Fi was so spotty. And
Worst time ever to go on vacation.
yeah,
End of the
well, it's not
month.
even vacation, it's cruising. I can't go on a cruise at the end of the month again because the Wi-Fi was so spotty. I was panicking. I'm trying to help people. Messages were coming out of order, but I said, Katie's like telling me all this stuff, and I said, well, now what do you need to hit lifestyle bonus? She's like, oh, I need this and this. I'm miles away from both. And and then I said, well, what about Tony? I don't have any. I'm three away from Captain on him, and I'm like, ma'am. I literally texted, ma'am. You're three customers away from a $1,250 bonus. Are you serious right now? And then like 20 minutes later, she's like, done.
I didn't realize, and that's the thing too, is like I needed that outsider's perspective. So like, don't ever be afraid to reach out. Like, I mean, I can't see some people on here. You know, they're not on our team, like my team specifically, so I can't see your stuff. But I'm down to help like anybody. Or if you're on our team and you're watching this and you're like, I don't know, like here's my rank wheels, here's how close I am to this. You know,
Yeah.
I will game plan with people. Sometimes you just need like an outside, point of view because had Amber not done that, I wouldn't have earned Tony's 12K lifestyle bonus, right? And then I don't even know how I didn't even know I earned mine until today. But I would have never
Well,
earned
you thought
his.
you earned the 40. You just didn't know you earned as an 80K, right?
I had no idea that I earned the 80. Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that
So
one was split up into fours, and I didn't know that. So I'm like, my pay thing says 80K lifestyle bonus, but I'm like, but it's not the full $5,000 bonus it's supposed to be. But apparently they break it up like into the four
for
weeks
the higher ones.
for the higher rank.
But
Yeah, and I had no clue.
that then started her wheels turning because I'm like, okay, you didn't realize you were eligible for these. So start digging in your team, talk to your girls, who's, this far away, who just needs this many more orders. Like,
Yeah,
so really looking. So I think if we're preparing ahead of time to really be looking, what do you need to hit VIPs? What do you need to hit this certain rank? What do you need to hit auto bonus? What do you need, to
yeah,
hit these lifestyle bonuses? And write all that out so you know what you need and what you're going for. One thing I did want to do, I know we've kind of got a little bit off track, but I wanted to celebrate everybody that got a cap. Everybody that got a VIP, whether it's 400, 800, 1600. Did you get referred to? Like, are you getting free product credits? Are you helping? Did you get product credits for sponsoring a amazing person going after VIPs? I was like, dang, I'm getting all these sponsor match credits. Like my team is bad to the bone. So, utilizing those and talking about those. But I want to know if what you hit, drop it in the chat. And at the same time, I want you to drop what you're going for now. And then I want to talk about something because I know, especially women, I think it's just such an easy thing for us to do to talk ourselves out of things and or even like Katie, oh, I'm miles away, I'm too far away from either of ours, and then she hit both. So like it is that thing that we do that we get in our heads, and it's like, well, I didn't hit reset the last two times, how am I going to hit it now, or oh, I'm barely getting cab 5, or I didn't even get it for free last month. Like, I want you to grab that whatever you didn't do and just throw it away. I want you to throw it away. I want you to go, I'm going to let the things that I'm thinking negatively about fuel me to go further. Okay. So breaking that down. Okay, that just made me laugh. Hold on, sorry. Somebody said the most action I've had in a while. It's Debbie, and it's so funny. She said, I hit Thriving for free, Cab 5, VIP 800. Okay, so she hit 400 and 800. She got two new promoters that are actually wanting to promote the business. Debbie's sponsor quit years ago, and she is like, I've never had month end momentum like this in so many years. Like I'm so excited and it's fueling her. And then her excitement will fuel her others. But that just made me laugh. The most action I've had in a while. Okay. Um, but what do you need? Start at the basics. What do you need to hit VIP 400? You need one customer ordering on auto ship. The more they order, the better, obviously. You need one promoter ordering. Now, upgrade packs, in my opinion, are the best way for them to order because now that they've revamped these upgrade packs, they're customizable. You could get the top of the thing, the GLP, the Elite for the same price that you would Classic. Um, or you can customize, if you like the Elite DFT, but you don't like the Elite shakes, different things that you can do within that promoter pack. But then you also get free plus line products. You get $20 off codes to utilize for your new people coming in. So I think really talking about those things. Now, you can't use credits on those, so I get it. So if it's like somebody that wants to come in and really wants to do the business, I would try to have them order a promoter pack. I would even offer a rebate, a credit rebate, or a cash rebate of my fast starts, something that, hey, here's what you're doing, here's what I'm going to add. But also, if they are like, well, I saw you posted about a deal, I have a lower budget. If they need to order with credits, then absolutely, they can order with credits. You can help them, build their own package. They're just not going to get like the free plus line items. They're not going to get the $20 off code. So make sure that you are telling them what's available. Okay. Not just, oh yeah, here, go order this with the credits, because they may be like, well, heck yeah, I want that with a credit rebate. Like, so you never know. So just make sure you're kind of laying out that for them. So $400 in sales, 2 orders, customer promoter, you've hit your VIP 400. Then, and I love our dials because then it just, oh, you need one more promoter, you need one more customer. Something else, especially because we're in resets, things that people don't realize. If you have a customer that wants to flip to promoter, they will count as your promoter. If they place an order, they absolutely count and the order goes to your volume. If they already placed an order as a customer and they like this month, March, if they place an order in March and they flip over to promoter, they're automatically counting because they're automatically Q&A. But until they place an order, they won't count for your volume. So that might help when people are looking at things going, wait, why didn't this, or why did this? So it can be people that haven't ordered in a long time that are, buzzing up your phone like, hey, maybe I want to thrive again. That once they flip over, they can count as your promoter. So, questions on that, on anything on reset? Or if you're brand new, questions on hitting VIPs. Everybody knows, and everybody's hitting VIP 1600. Okay, got it. All right. Let's see. I want volunteers because there's a whole list of you that hit things this month. I'm scrolling. There's a whole list of you. Unmute, please, and share with us some tips that helped you, whether it was getting somebody to order to Thrive for free, whether it was getting a new customer to count for anything or to continuously hit cab. What are some things either that you've been continuously doing consistently? What is that called? I use those two words, repetitive words together. Like there's an English word for that. Whether you are doing things consistently that's paying off, or whether you're like, you know what? I stopped doing this and I started doing it again, or I discovered this and this is working, or I picked this up on a Zoom and it's working. So, anybody? Or I'm going to make Katie talk again.
Yes, I will unmute. I just want to say first off, these credits, like if this is your first company, you are so blessed. Like the ability to make discounts for people. And I live in a place, I have a lot of friends, mom friends who are really broke, like broke, really broke, brokey broke. And just being able to offer them something free is really huge. But I also understand like having people pay for things and building the value of their product and things. But for some of my circle, just being able to offer that is so, so huge. But what worked for me this time was I kind of just went to those mom friends who have been in my messenger for years, just in and out, just kind of like, I kind of want extra income. I kind of need this, or I know how broke they are, and they'll just tell me about their struggles throughout the years. And we just kind of like stay in contact that way. And there are people I've met on social media for this business, but they just never signed up. So my wording to them, for some of them, to be honest, I just was kind of like, hey, can you help me out? And keep mind you, these are people who talked about the opportunity before and mentioned wanting to do this before. But I kind of like reworded it for them where I was like, can you help me out? Like, I'm running for this bonus. Like, I'm going to send you 50 credits. You're going to get 50 credits for signing up. So that's 100 off right there. And like, let's just see if this is for you. Like, let's just see if you're ready, you know? And I just kind of like, instead of putting so much pressure on them, like, this is like, you have to do that. This is your business. You're ready. This is your time. This is your month. I kind of was like, hey girl, like, and so I don't know if that'll work for you guys, but for me, mind you, I have a lot of small talk. I talk to people in the messenger probably too long. I pray for everyone. I'm always like, asking about their life and stuff. So these people really trust me. And I just was like, hey girl, can you help me out? Like, I'm really running for this. And who knows, it might be for you. It might not be, but like, let's jump in and try it out. And this might be your moment. So just taking that pressure off.
And Sue, how many kids do you have?
I have 7.
Just 7 kids. One is a newborn.
Yeah.
And I look at her and go, oh my gosh, like she is crushing this, making it work for her family while being a mom, while having 7 kids, juggling this and juggling that. She's not making that her excuse. And that is the epitome of not making your why your excuse. And she's consistent about it. I mean, yeah, it's juggling. Yeah, there's probably moments that she's like, okay, I'm gonna let the milk sit spilled and I'm gonna finish this message and then I'm gonna go clean it up. You know, you just never know with the life of kids. But I wanted to shout you out on that and just say you are truly that poster child of being a mom doesn't have to be the reason you can't do this.
Absolutely. And we all have life, and I know we all get busy. So I never want to like make my situation sound worse, but it is really busy. It is a lot of moving factors. And what really helps me with that is those huddles, those morning huddles, getting on them. And those ladies are so seasoned, and I don't even know how they fit in our downline whatsoever, but they've welcomed me in, and it's every morning. And it's like they go over VIPs. They go over, hey, what's a new email we just got? They go over credits. They strategize and they talk about like who they're talking to, and it's just really powerful stuff. And these women are always pouring into us, and even in the seasons where it's like, you know, I'm too busy or I can't feel like I can't show up, if I just hop on that Zoom for 1 hour and I just do something for my business, I just send a few messages, get some kind of post out, something, then you know, I keep moving the needle forward, and it's not going to look perfect for me. I'm not a mass enroller. I'm not fast. I go slow, but at the same time, I'm still here. So that's really kept me going through the times. It's just getting on those huddles.
I love it. Thank you for sharing. And guys, if you only have 10 minutes, get on for 10 minutes. You never know what nuggets you're going to take away in just a few minutes. You know, I used to get, so when I was at the salon, when I started this, everything was phone calls then. It wasn't Zooms or anything else. And we didn't even have the ability to go live on Facebook. But I was getting on calls, and if I had a late client, I would get on the call and just be like, I'm just going to be on the call for as long as I can be until my client shows up. Or I would have a Bluetooth in my ear while I was shampooing or while I was blow drying and listening to the calls, because I was like, I want to be a student. I want to learn and take away and do all the things. Who else? Anybody else want to unmute? Somebody was asking, Diane said, can we have the number for the morning huddle and what time? Sue, do you have that handy? Yes, and what time? So this is the one that Susan Kaufman does, that it's different people every day of the week, right? Okay. So what time is it, or is it vary? Oh, you're muted.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh, sorry, the time varies. But Megan, I don't know if you have the link to our Zoom, our boards, because it's right. The schedule's all right there. if you have the
There's
link.
also a Facebook group. Diane, shoot me a message. There's a Facebook group called Huddle Up, and that group has not only the days and the times, it also has recordings and access. So you could literally get in there and you could go through and watch the recordings now and get some tips and tricks as well. Like if those times don't work for you. That's why I was like, I watch the recordings sometimes, but I don't remember exactly what time. I know it's different every day. All right, so Megan dropped the link to the boards app. And like I said, look up Huddle Up on Facebook as a group. You should see that Susan Kaufman leads it or leads the group itself. And then you can always message me if you can't find it. Who else is like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I would love for anybody to be encouraged. I actually hit higher goals or consistently hitting this because I'm doing XYZ.
I just want to share that I'm using my customers too. So leveraging like your customers getting their referred tos and just saying like, hey, um, our company is doing like $50 gift cards into new accounts. Who's two new people that you know that would love this product, that you can refer to me and you'll get your products for free. So A, you're getting those new customers for that PPA, and B, they're thriving for free next month. So that's something I've been reaching out to customers and kind of utilizing them to kind of get PPA too, rather than kind of like not going to the same people over and over again.
Yeah. Well, and your referrals count for
Yeah.
customers for VIP. So you can still do, hey, your referral, you talk to your current customers, anybody you refer is going to automatically get $50 off. If you want to add to that, right? $25 or whatever. So let's say you're adding $25 in credits for each brand new customer you have. Hey, anybody that you refer is going to get $75 off their first order. And then all you have to do is connect me. I'll do the work. You connect me to that person, and they're your referral. You're going to earn free Thrive, and everybody wins.
Yeah.
And Megan did amazing last month. She's so humble. She is, but I'm gonna tell her. So today she earned her first comma check, and we got to celebrate. It was a huge deal. I know. She was like, I was not expecting that. So I'm so proud of her. But it was funny because the last round of resets, Megan's busy. Like, what's crazy looking at your camera because it's light out right now. I forget you're 3 hours behind me. I'm like, my kids are ready for bed. Then you're at baseball. So the first round of resets came, and like Megan's very busy, and she kind of let it slip by a little bit. But then the second time came around, and she messaged me, and she goes, VIP 800 minimum. Like, I'm not gonna not do it. I can't do it this time. It's like she watched everybody else, doing it the first time, and she's like, I know I can do it. Like, I know that I can. So she's like, I'm going all in completely. And she did it, and she got cab 10 and the lifestyle. You got the lifestyle bonus, right? Because she had just helped Belinda go 4K. So Belinda's on here also. Congratulations to her, who also hit VIP 1600. And it's just literally insane. And Sue, and she's okay with me sharing this, I hope. But like, there are months where Sue's like, yeah, we hit 12K this month, and then okay, we fell a little bit short this month, and then we hit it again, and then we fell a little bit short again, and it's a roller coaster. It is sales, and it is what it is. But they ended February over $20,000 in sales, halfway to 40K, and Sue can sit here all day and go, I'm slow, girl. What? You hit those VIPs, okay? You did it. You got the VIPs. You got it done. You've hit your cabs. But it just goes to show, like, even if you're a slow and steady type of person, I'm go, go, go. I'm like, I want all the wheels filled in tomorrow. Like, that's just how I am. But even if you're a slow and a steady or a consistent and a steady, it takes one person to change your business. Like, that is it, right? Like, Sue changed my business, and Samantha changed Sue's, and Megan changed Samantha's, and now it's just growing. And now, Megan's got Belinda, who is a firecracker. Like, she doesn't like being in the chats and like the stuff. She's like, I just want to do my own thing, but she is amazing. And so just keep plugging. Like, even if you feel like no one's watching, even if you feel like no one sees it. What works for me personally is being really, really bold, which Amber sometimes will message me and she's like, does this sound okay? And I'm like, just post it. Like, just hit the button, put your phone down, and walk away. Like, I am so convicted because, like, I've been in another company before. I've seen other businesses. I've watched people leave Lavelle and then come back, or leave Lavelle and now they're on their fourth, fifth, sixth company, or they've quit network marketing completely now because they're so burnt out. We have everything. Like we hit the nail on the head, and I'm so confident in that with the free credits, the VIPs. We don't have the fees. We don't have all this stuff, right? And I feel like when I share, do people still say stuff to me? Yeah, of course. But like I will never be the person that texts Amber and I'm like, oh, I got a hater on my post. Like I do not, I don't care. I don't care. You can't, this business has paid my bills for 8+ years. I don't care. I have the best, the best, the best. Everybody wants to join my team. Like this is it. And that's how I show up, right? Like you can't tell me nothing. And I feel like when you're that convicted and you're that confident in what you have, you could sell ice to an Eskimo. Like literally, confidence is key. If you're wishy-washy and you're like, maybe I'll try it, maybe I won't, I'll post for a week, but now something happened and I give up, or someone said no, so I'm gonna take a couple of days off. People see that. Like people will notice that inconsistencies, and I feel like one of the reasons that I'm able to talk to the people that I talk to and hit the ranks and the goals is because people know when you get me, like I share, when you get me, you get me. Like the content calendars, the chats, the groups. We've got a page for our potential promoters to be plugged into. Like you have me, and people know that. So make sure that you're showing up in that way for your network. You don't want them to go, well, if I join her tomorrow, am I going to be ghosted the next day because she hasn't talked about the business in a week and now she's back? And if you want 100% from someone, give 100%. And so that's all I got to say about that.
I love that. I have to share. If anybody else is wanting to share, go ahead, unmute, let me know, raise your hand, do something, drop it in the chat, whatever. But I have to share this. So my husband Jason was talking about um Gary V. Do y'all know who Gary V is? He's like, multi-billionaire or something, but he like his I love not necessarily sometimes is he my cup of tea, but he is like no BS. And he will fire you up where you're like, okay, I want to go do this. I want to go run a marathon, or I want to go make, 200,000 in sales or whatever, right? One thing he said was it was a like a video on like the other side of him doing a video. So he was doing a video, he was talking, and it was somebody that had basically was filming him and making fun of him and had gotten posted like, look at this dude, talking, doing a TikTok or whatever, doing a YouTube in a restaurant. And he said he was like, I don't give two for you, he's like, I don't give two beeps um, about what other people think about me. He goes, that dude sharing that video didn't make my bank account drop. It didn't hinder me. It didn't do anything, but me making that video or sharing the conference, whatever he was doing, helped that person that he was helping in that moment. And so it's such a great perspective
Yeah.
of people can be on the outside pointing fingers, laughing, whatever, and you not being moved by it or hindered by it, really. Like let it move you further versus slow you down.
Yeah.
All right, anybody else? And did we talk about everything?
Mm.
Oh, elevate.
I was gonna say that, but I also they closed the ticket sales now, so like,
But did they close them again? Because they reopened them because I begged.
did they? Did they open them again?
They did yesterday, and they
I'm
said that on
so excited.
on the call.
I'm so excited.
Let me go double check because I begged because I had people that were still trying to come. And so I, yes, Debbie, virtual is still available. They had just closed the in-person because they needed to, have a number, a head count. Let me double check. How do you do other products? It was hard to find. Stand by. Where is? Because I want people to be able to purchase them. But I'm still looking. Okay,
It shows
Jackie,
it's
you
still
saw it.
open. Yeah, it shows it's still open for in person.
Where? Because it's not on the normal Elevate website anymore. Okay, if you go to shopthrivelavelle.com, go to shop and explore, go to browse all products, and basically just scroll down.
Yeah,
Um,
right there.
Under other products is the Elevate ticket. The virtual ticket is on the Elevate website. All right. So one, I'm pretty sure they're closing that tonight. So not the virtual, but the in person. So if you haven't snagged it and you're like, dude, last minute, I get to go grab it like right freaking now. Also, I'm having a team dinner on Friday night right near the venue. It's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm so excited. I can't wait to squeeze everybody in person. If you have not got to RSVP for that, you can still come. Just shoot me a message so that I can just make sure there's food for you. Um, and then also, yes, the theme is navy blue and gold. So it can be all navy blue, it can be all gold, it can be blue and gold, whatever you want to do. Casual, just casual and fun, cute, fun. It doesn't have to be fancy. If you want it to be fancy, be fancy. I totally whatever you want to do. Um, I don't want anybody to like overthink it. I just want you to come. So, also, if you're not able to get to the dinner right away, you can still come. Like, we're gonna be there for a while. You can still come, shoot me a message, whatever.
Yeah. And if you see me, like, okay, I have to just say this because people all the time like, oh, I saw you, you didn't see me, and I'm like, listen, I'm oblivious, okay? Yeah, like if you see me, please say hi to me. Like I would never overlook or ignore or not say hi to you. I
Yeah.
just am in a bubble constantly, and like, so please just say hi to me. And
Yes.
my
Same.
face just looks like this. I promise I'm not me.
She's not mean.
People are like, you always
Sometimes.
look grumpy, and I'm like, what? You want me to walk around
I
like
think
this?
you're just deep in thought.
I'm just always, yeah, I'm literally just always in my own world, and like my brain's always just turning. And so please come say hi to me and hug me and take a picture of me.
Yes, same. Everything she said. Except for I don't think I ever look mean. I'm,
I have RBF like no other, and I wish I
I'm
could.
like,
You do. You're. What does Courtney call you?
oh, Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
She says
Okay.
she says I'm a fairy.
Yeah, but
Um,
if I had a dollar for every time somebody was like, "You should smile more," I'm like, "What? Give me a smile while I'm scrubbing the toilet." It's like, like, well, I just, I don't know.
Jackie said, just don't snore next to Katie, and she's great.
Oh, don't even start with me. I 2 in the morning. I'm like, Jackie, do you hear that?
All right, all right. Anyway,
We're out of
okay.
here.
So, all right, back to Elevate. Now, if you can't come, please come. I want you to come. I want to see you. There's nothing like in person. But if you cannot come, grab your virtual ticket, and I'm going to challenge you. Can you host an event? Can you invite people into your home or a park or, a restaurant, whatever? Can you watch and host a small event, watching it virtually in a group? Because you're going to pay more attention, you're going to feed off each other, and it's going to be a heck of a lot more fun than if you like turn it on and you're going and dealing with your kids and you're going and doing this and you're not going to get the most out of it like you could. So I'm going to challenge you to make it be a true training event appointment for you and invite anybody in to your from your team or whatever to come watch it with you. Anything else? I missed anything? Okay. All right. Um, Jackie, I sometimes I wish I could just host events to watch it, but I get FOMO. I have to go in person. She lives in Canada. So, And far Canada too. So she's like, yeah, it'd be easier. Okay, Debbie, you're gonna invite your team. Hey, by the way, let's do this. If you're hosting a virtual event, let me know. I want to do something for you. So if you're hosting a virtual event, could be 2 of you, could be 10 of you, let me know. I want to do something for you hosting that. All right? That's my challenge to you then. Go grab some people, host a party. Okay. All right. Thank you everybody. Congratulations for an amazing February, shortest freaking month, best numbers, so good. Good night. Let's go. Who's gonna hit reset first? Who's gonna hit cab 5 first? Let's run and beat yourself and beat everybody on here, right? Like let's go. I'm ready, set, go. Bye, y'all.